yesterday I got a lot done. I'll just show you these. These are very pretty. These bleeding hearts. Very nice. I got the watering system in. I've altered it all from last year. If you can see, let me just take you across here, and this one you can see better. There we are. I've got the watering system that goes around all those pots to there. Just got a little bit of adjustment to make on that. And then I'm drinking my tea at the same time, multitasking as usual. If we come over here, you can see I've got a drip system across all these pots all the way up there, and if I swing round slowly, there we are, you can see it through that one, and then all the way down there. Oops, I've got one to stride over. My pear tree's looking nice. Got some nice blossom on that. So if we come round to the fruit area, I've repotted my loganberry and put it round this frame. My gladioli are coming up, and this drip system will drip into all these pots, and the ones it's not on, I've put a plastic tray underneath, so they will, when it drips through, it will build up in the bottom and water the others. So that is the theory, to help me in the summer. And I've done the same with these fruit trees. Now this space here is going to have the new apple and pear and I can't remember what the cherry died, but anyway I'm going to put them there. If you can see, hold on, let me chip it down a bit, do that again, across there, and put another watering system in for them. And this is just useless. It's got a reservoir at the bottom, so no drainage. So if you can water it yourself every day, keep an eye on it, you're fine. If you have a drip system in, it floods it, and even with this little reservoir at the bottom, it dries out dead quick. Especially here, this bit's very sunny, so I'm going to give them away to my friend, because for me they don't work in this garden, because this top end of the garden is a sun trap and it gets really hot all day, so everything dries out. This is why we have this watering system. So let me go and show you over what I've been doing over here. Underneath there I've planted nasturtium seeds, so they will all grow down that rock again, and I've covered them up so when they come up, if we have a bit of frost, it doesn't catch them. Right, let me just put you on pause again while I go around the other side. This side I've got my chives and my coriander. I'm not wasting any drip, look, it drips onto them and drips down this spade into this bed, and this bed has got my dahlias in, and if you can see, they're coming up. Yeah, and you see, and another one over there, that little bit of water yesterday that you probably can't see all the way back down there, but all the way down there is my dahlias. This bed had my courgettes in last year, but I've overwintered my dahlias in here, and it's worked really well. Save me having to put them in the shed and them drying out too much, so I'm quite happy with that. We've got nothing in this pot here. I'm going to pull this out and put something in that, and then that'll get the benefit of that drip. I've put the rest of the pipe into this. This dries out ever so quick, this bed, because here on this side is red hot in the summer. I mean, these are looking really nice. I nearly cut all these back at the beginning of the year because they take over, but I'm going to cut them back as soon as they finish flowering, because they look really pretty. They do look nice, but they go mad, and they even got, well, I think you can see, they even got between the fence. Still one, look, coming up in between the fence and down the back. It was in when we came, because this was this area here, which is my mess I haven't cleared up yet, was a pond. We had a little shed here with ducks, and then the rest of that was a massive, great big pond. But the pond was in when we came as well. But we brought the ducks with us, because from where we used to live. So this is my mess. This is the next project. I've not got the cover on the greenhouse, on the tunnel I mean. Just using it to store my mess. There's a lot of stuff I want to get rid of. I brought a lot that I don't actually need from the allotment last year. I left this cover on over the winter, which was a mistake. It's ripped the top, but I'll still get another year out of it. I'm not really doing many tomatoes. I'm just doing 2 in there, because I got 2 seeds come up. Although that's my rubbish bag. The nettles are going mad again. I've got 2 come up in my lettuces, so I don't know what type of tomatoes they'll be, but they're going to go in there. My mint, I need to sort that pot out, because I've discovered there's no holes in the bottom over the winter, so I'll sort that out. And this area here, I've just started moving things. This is where I stored a lot of things over winter, and they've done all right. This is another rubbish pile that's got to be sorted. Over here is, if I can get in, is my jasmine. That's looking all right, and it's gone all the way up there. And that new clematis I put in's gone up there, but I think something must have broke some off. It'll probably be a bird, I think. So there's a few hanging, I can see, looks like something's broke off. A bird has probably perched on it, but we've got nothing at the bottom, and I can't see no new shoots coming up at the bottom either. There are weeds around there, so I'll clear them weeds out. So I'm a bit disappointed that it's grew so quick in its first year, and nothing's coming from the bottom. So we'll probably have to put something else to grow around the bottom, find another plant, because I wanted it to fill all that, unless I bring and train that to come down a bit, but we'll have to see. So around the mess. My borage is doing all right. That's in a pot. That's doing fine. I haven't sorted anything for the hanging baskets. I